Hi everyone, Grant for the Flame Learning channel. In this series so far, you've looked at the navigational aspect of the Effects tab, which primarily focuses on the Storyboard Reel. So whether you're navigating the storyboard, sorting, filtering, or searching the reel, the storyboard is a visual strip that sits at the center of the effects environment. In this video, you'll learn an alternative way to view the storyboard, which will also introduce some extra functionality. This video is not footage specific, so you can use your own media to follow along. Now, the storyboard reel, in the default layout of the effects environment, is a dedicated section of the interface. But if you didn't want it there, or perhaps wanted an alternative view of the storyboard, you can use a multiple viewport configuration to achieve just that. Hover over the viewport and press Alt-2 for a 2-up view. Now, all the viewports in the Flame products can be used to show a variety of displays. In the case of the effects environment, you've seen the result view and the various contextual views such as the primary track and storyboard context. The other view you have is the storyboard view. You can switch this through the viewing pull-down menu, or press Shift F1 to switch to the storyboard view. So instead of a strip like the storyboard reel, the storyboard view displays the thumbnails from left to right and accumulates down the viewer. Anything you do in the storyboard reel can also be done in the storyboard viewer. You can have both up at the same time, but in this case, let's hide the storyboard reel. You can do that through the Options pull-down menu or press Alt F1. So this is an alternative layout that you could use, and you could apply grading and VFX to your shots. The storyboard view functions the same way as the storyboard reel. Clicking on any of the shots in the storyboard view will switch the current selection. What is different is since this is a view, you need to treat it as such. For example, you can scale the thumbnails with the controls or control space and drag. This is not possible with the reel. So if you're trying to identify similar shots, this is probably a better way to do it. You can also drag the separator between the viewports to enlarge or shrink the storyboard view. Now, as the thumbnails get bigger, the viewport can't display as many at this size, so the overflow disappears at the bottom of the view. You could scale the storyboard view through the viewport, or you can hold space and pan the viewer up or down as you scroll the storyboard view. And with bigger thumbnails, you will see more info such as an extended effects pipeline if you're using lots of timeline effects on a shot. So thinking back to this and the previous videos, let's combine everything that you have learned so far and perform a quick practical example. Say for instance, you want to isolate a couple of shots, grade them, and apply the grade to the other. I'll pan the storyboard to these two shots and perform a multi-selection using Control. To isolate the selection, you would enable the Filter button. You may need to pan the view to the top or click the Home button. Now, with one of the shots selected, you would either apply a timeline effects or start grading with the image tools and master grade. So I'll make some adjustments to brighten the look of my shot. In the case of the image selective, you can toggle the H keyboard shortcut to toggle the selective on and off. So the grade or VFX has been applied to this segment. To apply it to the other segment, just drag the timeline effects icon from one thumbnail to the other. So it's quick to copy grades using the storyboard view, and the same can be done in the storyboard reel. You can turn off filtering to unhide all the other thumbnails in the storyboard. To get back to the original configuration, just switch back to a single viewport with Alt-1, and you can reveal the storyboard reel through the Options pull-down menu or press Alt F1. To review all the shots in context, ensure the viewer is set to storyboard context by toggling the 4 keyboard shortcut. So you can scrub the result or press play to see the result of the timeline effects. Now when it comes to reviewing in the effects environment, or anywhere in Flame for that matter of fact, I prefer to set a custom range on the time bar and loop the playback. In the next video, we'll take a look at the various player options, allowing you to achieve exactly that. Don't forget to check out the other features, workflows and enhancements to Flame 2019. Comments, feedback and suggestions are always welcome and appreciated. Please subscribe to the Flame Learning channel for future videos, and thanks for watching.